Continue, Abdul, so we can laugh more. I mean, what I will do with your 8-minute videos, I will make 2 hours video about it.
Only the Lord is God, and there is no other God beside.
Exactly, there's no other God.
Or in Arabic, La ilaha illallah.
In Arabic, La ilaha illallah. Hold on. You see, you Muslims, you always speak that you believe in one God, but the fact you believe in Tawheed, and Tawheed is unification. The word Tawheed in Arabic is unification. As an example, we say, United States of America. This is what you believe. United States of Allah. Tawheed does not mean oneness. Tawheed means unification. And let us prove that. If we go in the Quran, guys, is the video became so long? We have to spank to the end what I can do. I mean, I cannot resist. Sorry. Hello? Sorry. What I can do? Tawheed, huh? You believe in Tawheed. If we go to chapter 21, verse number 17, Allah claiming, and I want you to read carefully with me. And this is your Muslim translation. This is a translation of who? Muslim translation. Who agree with this translation? My name is Dr. Zakir Naik, and I agree and approve the translating. So here we go, Zakir Naik, he approve it. It says, had we intend to take a pastime, i.e., a wife or a son, etc., etc., what is that, etc., mean? Cousin? Let it go. We could surely have taken it from us. Allah will take a wife from us? Allah will take his son or his wife from us? So you Muslim, you lie to us, you say, Allah is one, and then Allah is going to have a wife from us. Now you say to me, well, he says, if he's going to do that, I don't care. He just confirmed that there is us. And you cannot say here, us, mean like Allah, he speak like King of Jordan, because he's a fraud. Us, you know, our majesty. I mean, this is stupid. Because here is talking about taking a partner. And what is the partner? A wife. And where he will get his wife? Allah, he have his own. And then he say, if he want to take a wife, he will take it from us. That's mean either you agree that Allah is going to have to marry himself, and he will do boom boom to himself, which is very funny, or you agree that the wife is different person. If we go to the interpretation, so you don't say Christian Prince is making his own. Chapter 21, verse number 17. This idiot, he did not know what he did. He opened the gate, the doors of hell on him. He have no idea what he's talking about. This is your God, Allah saying, had we desire to find some, who's talking, by the way? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. And the King of Jordan, he owned the website. It says here, the Royal of Ahl al-Bayt Institute Islamic Thought Amman, Jordan. And who is the scholar? Al-Jalalain. Big fat scholar. Had we desire to find some diversion, that which provide diversion in the way of a partner or a child, we would found it with ourself. With who? Ourself. Let me make it bigger. This guy, he is an old person. He might not see it. Brother, I want you to see it, brother. Brother, I want you to frame it and print it in your room. Allah will find a wife, a partner from ourselves. How that can be? I thought there's only one Allah. Imagine I say that I am a Christian Prince and there's only me. And then I say I will find a partner with me, from me. So either you have to agree that your God Allah is crazy, which is very possible, or you have to agree that your prophet is crazy, which is very possible. And actually we can prove easy that he's crazy. This guy, he was taking shower with dead dogs and women blood from period and all kind of garbage. So how he can be a prophet of God? It's impossible. So here you notice that when a Muslim they speak about the oneness of God, they are contradicting their own teaching. They don't talk about oneness, they call Tawheed. Tawheed means unification, not one person. You don't use the word Tawheed speaking about one person. You have to be many person. This is what Tawheed means. And actually, if we ask the Muslim where we can find the word Tawheed in the Quran, they will say we cannot find it. And they will say to you, where we can find the word Trinity in the Bible? We will say we cannot find really the word Trinity in the Bible. So how do we know about Trinity? Simply from the book of Genesis, verse number 1. Read verse number 1, 2, 3. In the beginning it was, God, He created the whole universe, and His spirit was above the water. That's it, from the beginning, His spirit. And if you want to say to me where God became a man in the Old Testament, because they will say to you, nowhere in the Old Testament that God is a man. We challenge you to show us. This is what they say to you. Big mouth, no knowledge. The second they speak, they do poo-poo. If we go to John chapter 8, you will see that the Messiah, He spoke about Himself, God the man, how He come to Abraham. Look what the Messiah He said to them. The Jews answered, they were saying to Him, are we not saying correctly that you are Samaritan and have a demon on you? Because He is saying crazy stuff for them. He is saying He's God. Yeshua said to them, a demon is not in me, but I honor my Father and you dishonor me. But I am not seeking my glory. There is one who seeks and judges themselves a timeless truth. I speak to you, whoever keep my words. Keep what? My words. The word of Jesus. You see, you don't keep, the prophet cannot promise you life, and he cannot claim that this is his words. Muhammad, he cannot claim that the Quran is his words. Jesus saying clearly that all the teaching I'm giving you, my words. The one who keep my word shall never see death. The Messiah giving you promise of eternal life if you follow his words. For he had the authority, as we showed you from before. The Jews were saying to him, now we know you have a demon. Is in you. Abraham is dead, and the prophet, and you are saying, whoever keeps my words shall never taste death. They are saying to him, prophets, they are dead. Even Abraham, our great grandfather, is dead. Are you greater than our father Abraham, who died, and the prophet who have died? Who are you making yourself? Yeshua said to them, if I glorify myself, my glory is nothing. It is my Father who glorify me. Remember, the Muslims, they say, okay, the Father is God, no problem. God, he glorified the Messiah. God don't glorify any man. What? We glorify God. He of whom you say, he is our God. He's quoting them. O Israel, your God is one. And you do not know him, but I know him. And if I had said that I did not know him, I myself have never been a liar like you. But I do know him, and I keep his words. Abraham, your father, desired to see my day, and saw it and rejoiced. Abraham, he saw his day. How is that? Look what the Jews, they said. You are not even yet 50 years old, and you have seen Abraham. Yeshua said to them, timeless truth I speak to you, before Abraham would exist, I am the living God. A Muslim might say to you in different translation, it says only I am. That will not change anything, because God, he presents himself to Moses as I am. Each time Jesus says I am he, I am the truth, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, which all is a name of God, attribute of God. And Allah, actually, the God of Islam, he took his names from Christ. The names of Allah, the truth. Jesus said, I'm the truth. The life, I am the life. I am the resurrection. I am the beginning. I am the end. I am the light. All those Muhammad, he stole them from Jesus. He gave them to his God. And you cannot say that Jesus took them from Muhammad, because Jesus exists not only before Muhammad, but before Abraham, as you see. So they said to him, he said to them, I am the living God. I am. As exactly it says in the book of Exodus, when God, he appeared to Moses. Moses said to him, okay, I will go and I will tell the people about you, but who are you? What I will tell them? He said, tell them, I am that I am. I am sent you. So the Muslim, they say to you, where Jesus says, I'm God. Well, as you see, this is how God in the Bible, he identifies himself, for no name can describe him. No name can explain him. So I am the one who exists. I am who I am. So because they are ignorant, they do not know that each time Jesus saying I am, and remember, it's not about I am like I am going to the Starbucks. I am going. When I say I am and I add to it something have to do only with God, that means I am saying clearly I am God. I am the light. I am the Alpha. I am the Omega. I am the truth. I am the resurrection. He is not saying I am going home. I am going to build. I am like normal things. He is adding after I am, which is exactly what God, he said, God the Father said to Moses. He is saying I am the light. There's no prophet, he is the light. There's no prophet, he is the truth. Prophet, he tell the truth, but he is not the truth. So their ignorance is beyond imagination. Explanation of stupidity cannot be explained sometime. It's a stupidity, what we can say.